What is going on YouTube? Espresso Shucko here, and today we are bringing this Zacian and Shadow Rider Calyrex team to the VGC Series 12 ladder. We have Zacian and Calyrex as our absolute wrecking balls on this team. We are going to run Whimsicott with Tickle and Tailwind for support. We have Incineroar with Snarl and Parting Shot support. We have Indeedee, you probably guessed it, for more support. We have Helping Hand and Follow Me on here, and we have Gyarados. Gyarados is a backup max candidate if Calyrex does not max in any of the games. We have access to max Airstream with Bounce. We have Geyser to lower firepower off of fire types. A little redundant, but anyways. And we also have Power Whip to hit Kyogres and Groudon, either with a max Overgrowth or just straight up Power Whip. Gyarados also provides a little bit of extra Intimidate support. I'm going to run Intimidate instead of Moxie, because I would rather lower attack stats and rely on Calyrex to be the main max candidate. And you're probably wondering at this point, how is Tickle helping Calyrex here with Whimsicott? And we are running Psyshock on Calyrex as opposed to Expanding Force. So Psyshock uses the physical defense of the target, but Calyrex special attack. So basically we're going to soften it up with Tickle and have Psyshock do even more damage. That's the main gist of the team here. Zacian appreciates Tickle as well because basically without having to invest in itself, it's getting a free attack boost with the opponent having its defense lowered. Same goes for Incineroar and Gyarados. Overall, it should be a good time. And on the odd chance that I do max Gyarados, that Airstream boost helping Calyrex and Zacian is going to be much appreciated. Indeedee also has Expanding Force for generic damage. We have Helping Hand. I debated on putting Shadow Ball on here, but I didn't. Should've, would've, could've. Anyways, let's jump into the campaign to entertain and see what we can get for some matches, shall we? Okay, we have a Zacian Kyogre team with Rillaboom, Grimmsnarl, Rotom Heat, and Guzzlord. Alright, so there's no real way of seeing Trick Room on this team unless maybe Rotom gets it. So I think my opponent's going to try to play to speed. Guzzlord is interesting. I don't really see it that often, so I don't know per se what it wants to do, but I do know that it is slow, and Zacian likes slow things. We can maybe go Indeedee to keep us safe from priority moves off of Grimmsnarl. Calyrex doesn't look bad. We could even hit Guzzlord hard with Flutterby, so I'm not terribly concerned about that. We'll bring Zacian in the back. And honestly, I think Whimsicott or Gyarados might be good here. Whimsicott would give us speed control, while Gyarados would be a backup max option that can hit Kyogre. Yeah, I think we're going to bring Gyarados for some Intimidate support too, because really, I have Airstream for Rillaboom, I have Overgrowth for Kyogre, I have Geyser for Rotom. I also have a Wakanberry, so assuming we don't let them get a nasty plot off, we're in a good spot. Guzzlord is really interesting here, though. I want to see what it can do. Speaking of which, there is Guzzlord. Okay. So, I want to Flutterby into the Guzzlord slot. Get a special attack drop into Kyogre. Because I think Kyogre maxes, maybe. I know Guzzlord does get Snarl. Would they have a Focus Sash? I don't know if they would. But we're going to Flutterby into the Guzzlord slot regardless. Try to get some big damage off into that. Guzzlord is really beefy too with its HP stat. I think it's something like base 230 or something ridiculously high like that. Like, I'm pretty sure non-invested Guzzlord has something along the lines of 275, roughly. With max IVs and no investment. It's a very HP heavy boy. So, let's see. The one thing that works in my favor, though, is its defenses are very, very frail. So, this way, too, with Indeedee going for a helping hand, we get around Snarl just ignoring Follow Me. If this thing has a Focus Sash, we're kind of up the creek. But it's not bad. So, let's see. That looks like Scarf Kyogre. Okay. It's fine with me. We'll get the Flutterby in there. Kyogre's going to take a special attack drop, which is nice. Now, Scarf Water Spout, that would have been horrifying. But it wasn't, which is okay. I don't want to take another one of those, though. That's the only thing. Even with the special attack drop, I'd rather not. We're definitely going into Zacian here, though. I'd like to Astral Barrage that, or Phantasm it. Let's see, did I bring Whimsicott? I didn't, okay. So that is going to be one concerning thing. We're going to Helping Hand into Calyrex again, and we're going to Phantasm into the Zacian. If Zacian protects, that's okay, because we do massive amounts of damage, because we're at +1, we're getting a Helping Hand boost. If they don't protect, well, that sword's going to be clanging on the floor there. Okay, I'm good with that. I am very good with that, because now they're not going to be faster than me. And they still have a special attack drop into them. Oh, I should have gone for Follow Me. Assuming they don't KO, though, I should be good. Because I'm pretty sure I was also Psychic Seed on my Indeedee. They're going to protect, that's fine. I can live with that. That's more than half their HP through Protect, which is nice. Okay, there's the Max Geyser, that's fine. I lived that with 11 HP. So, now we're going to go Follow Me. And now we're going to go Astral Barrage into Zacian. Because I really want to get rid of that, and I want to keep Calyrex healthy. Because with 2 defense drops, and their last turn of max, my Zacian should be able to beat their Kyogre. And do major amounts of damage with Play Rough. So I'm more than fine with that. Yeah. So that's their second Max Geyser. Zacian should be able to come in here and hit Kyogre for basically one heck of a nuke with Play Rough. Oh, that's Grimmsnarl. Oh no, I still have Psychic Terrain. That's okay. Now, a Reflect could be really bad here, but here's what I'm thinking. Astral Barrage is going to hit Kyogre. regardless. Assuming they don't go for Play Rough. What do we have for Rain? We have 2 more turns of Rain and Psychic Terrain. So I'm thinking... even Psyshock is going to be nice too. I really like the idea of Psyshock because I'm going to get the Psychic Terrain benefit. And they're up -2. Nice. Okay. Kyogre's me. So... Ooh, I just had a thought. I'm pretty sure I was at +2 with Calyrex as well. So I could have Behemoth Blade, actually. That's weird, but okay. I will, I'll take that. Yeah. Focus Sash on Grim. Okay. Genuinely didn't see that coming, but that's alright. We'll finish this off with Pollen Puff. Okay. So, Origin Pulse on Kyogre with the Scarf. That was a bit concerning, but then when they Dynamaxed, and I see why they Dynamaxed Kyogre, because they brought Zacian and Grim, which Grim's not really that great to max, and Zacian can't max. So I get why they Dynamaxed Kyogre, but I feel like they should have locked themselves into Water Spout if they had that. Anyways, that's my thoughts on the match. Good game to my opponent. I got a little bit curious with how the Kyogre and Calyrex matchup went there. Because we had -2 physical defense on Kyogre. We had +2 special attack on Calyrex. We had the Psychic Terrain working in our favor. So I was kind of wondering how much Psyshock was actually going to do to Kyogre. Because keep in mind, this Kyogre was max, Dynamaxed. And it had all of its HP. So assuming it was max speed and max special attack, that's a pretty realistic EV spread. So I got curious, punched it into the damage calculator, and we were doing at minimum 171.7%. Yeah, that Kyogre did not have a chance, which is good to know. So anyways, back to the battles. Okay, we have a Zacian and Yveltal team with Rillaboom, Grimmsnarl, Regieleki, and Landorus. So, Gyarados does not look terrible. They have one thing with Intimidate, which is their Landorus. Gyarados does not look bad because I can always max Geyser. I could also Waterfall. I have no ice coverage though, which is a little bit of a trickier dynamic there between Landorus and Gyarados. My fairy coverage for Yveltal and Grimm is pretty nice, so I do like that. So I can maybe bring Zacian Whims as the lead. Calyrex is probably fine to bring in the back. Because really, I got Flutterby for Rillaboom. I have Astral Barrage to hit the rest of them pretty hard. And then I can try to get Zacian to play around the Dark types. Gyarados does not look bad. If we can get rid of Regieleki, it's in a very nice spot. I think Gyarados is going to try to be the max option here. Yeah, I think we're going to try to max Gyarados here, if we can. So I'll have to try to play a little conservatively with Calyrex. Because if Gyarados goes down and Calyrex is still on the field, well, that means by default Calyrex has to be my max option. Because I am not maxing Whimsicott. Yeah, okay. So, Regieleki and Yveltal, that's fine. So, I feel like they airstream into Whimsicott. They could flare into Zacian too, but I think really we Behemoth Blade into Yveltal in case they're policy, because Behemoth Blade on a Dynamax Yveltal can two-shot, depending on the the EVs. They are going to max. Because it's double Master Ball, it's really hard to tell who they're maxing, but let's see. I'm going to guess Yveltal. Yeah, okay. So we're going to get the bonus damage off of Behemoth Blade. I feel like the Airstream wins. Which is not great, but not the end of the world. Getting this Tailwind is going to be nice. Alecki's probably Focus Sashed as well. I'm also expecting maybe Electro Web. Yeah, okay, so Volt Switch. Alright, that's fine with me. Zacian's probably coming in and getting an Airstream boost, which is not ideal for me. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I can live with this. Nope, it's Max Flare. Okay. They really want Zacian gone. That's fine with me. I could come in with Calyrex and maybe Max. They don't have any speed boosts. So getting rid of Yveltal with Calyrex is possible. But I'm scared of that Zacian. I doubt... I genuinely doubt that Astro Barrage would be enough. Although, Astro Barrage and Moonblast together, because Zacian's got no speed boosts, I would be able to get Yveltal there. That's a good amount of damage into Zacian. We do pick up Yveltal. Which, great. Now, can Gyarados take out the weakened Zacian? That's the one concern. This is probably Calyrex here. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, I get to keep Gyarados as my max option. I can Airstream. I gotta be really concerned about that Reggie Alecki, though. But Whimsicott is going to be faster than Reggie Alecki because of the Tailwind. So that is one thing to keep in mind. Yeah, that is one thing to keep in mind there. Moonblast will definitely not two-shot this thing, but it's probably sashed. Which makes me think we can go... I want to go for the Geyser into Alecki, and I want to Moonblast into it as well. With any luck, the Wakan Barrier lets me live this, and we can get some speed. And then we can figure out what to do with Zacian. Yeah. Knowing my luck, this Zacian's going to have something like Wild Charge. Which is not going to be ideal. Nope, they went for Protect. Okay, that's great with me. Gonna Moonblast into Alecki. Which, that should realistically be enough. Oh, we got a special attack drop. That's nice. I really like that. I might be able to realistically get rid of Zacian this turn now. Yeah, I might even be able to do that. And they're now locked into Zacian and whatever comes in next. And I think Tickle plus Geyser is going to be more than enough to get rid of Zacian from its current range. I mean, Geyser might even be enough now. Yeah, so That's a pretty decent position to be in. There's the Landorus. I don't like that. I really don't like that Intimidate. Especially since both of these things are faster than me. But what I could maybe do is Geyser into the Zacian slot and Tickle into the Landorus slot, lower its attack and defense. And by some miracle, I might be able to survive this. I like my odds of dealing with Landorus better than dealing with Zacian. So, they're going to take an attack drop. Here comes the Behemoth Blade. Moment of truth. How much does this do to me at neutral? I do resist as well, so that's good. Okay, we're still faster than Landorus. That's great. Okay. Zacian's gone. Okay. Do they fly? No, they rock slide. Okay. My Tailwind is gone. So I'm probably slower than them. So I think we're safe the Tailwind. They're going to protect, so they basically just gave me free speed and free damage. Like, they gave me a free turn to live, which is great. Okay, so we're going to get Tailwind. Like, I feel like they would have had to have gone for Gyarados here. Because let's be real here, there's no way a Whimsicott is out fighting a Landorus without a Focus Sash. Or like, super effective coverage moves. There's no way. Also, I'm going to Tickle. Just to make sure. Their attack is really not doing much. So we'll get the waterfall off there. That should be game. Yeah. Okay. Landorus goes down. That's what I want to see. Gyarados did pretty good there. I'm very happy with that. We're lagging. We are lagging. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, so that was a thing. Okay, we have a Zacian, Thundurus, Blastoise, Grimmsnarl, Rillaboom, and Calyrex team. Okay, so let's see. They've already locked in pretty quick. Flutterby looks nice for Rillaboom. Who do I think their max option is? It could be Blastoise. It could be Rilla. Or, well, not really Rilla. It could be Blastoise, Thundurus, or Calyrex. Now that I've said that, though, they might end up playing Rilla. But anyways, it is what it is. I don't like that Thundurus for the Intimidate problems. But I think maybe we can go Whimsicott. Whimsicott Zacian, maybe. Or do I want to go... I think Indeedee looks pretty good here, too. Yeah. Because I can always sub in Indeedee if I think a Fake Out's coming my way. Because Blastoise does get Fake Out. Grimmsnarl can potentially have it. Rillaboom tends to carry it. So, let's see. Let's see what my opponent's got there. They got 3 potential sources of Fake Out. Zacian can be a little bit scary. Thundurus and Calyrex, okay. Not what I wanted to see, but I can live with that. I can Behemoth Blade into Calyrex. And then go for Tailwind with Whims. Which wouldn't be terrible. I am a bulky Zacian. I have my Focus Sash, so if they're not sashed in their Life Orb, I should KO them. So we'll Tailwind, and we'll Behemoth Blade into them. Maybe I'll get really lucky and be able to max Calyrex. Highly doubtful, but a guy can hope, right? Yeah. Thundurus is going to be a big thorn in my side, but it's not the end of the world. Because I can always bring in Indeedee plus Calyrex. Yeah, that's Thundurus. That's definitely Thundurus. Airstream most likely to get speed into Calyrex. That said, Zacian's quite fast, so even if they have a +1 speed boost, I might even still be able to outspeed their Calyrex. Because Tailwind is +2. Just don't be Focus Sash. Don't be Focus Sash. Please let me take you. And not the dinner, I mean just take you down. Nope, you're Focus Sash, okay. Support Calyrex, okay. Okay. And there's the Airstream, okay, that's fine. They're gonna take me down to 1 HP, but that's fine. Alright, they got a speed boost. Not what I wanted to see. I now got a burned Zacian. But on the off chance, now if they protect with Zacian or Calyrex, it's not great. But on the off chance, we'll try to get rid of them. Yeah, there's protect. Okay, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Probably should have get a little bit of chip into Thundurus, but anyways, there's the second Airstream. It's into me. Or, not me, but per se, but that's into Zacian. Okay. Alright. Not good. Because Calyrex can now clear the field. If it really wants. Because Astro Barrage is going to hurt. They're at +2, and I'm expecting another speed boost with Thundurus. So let's take a look here. Am I right? I am right. I don't like being right on this situation, though. But I do live with Zacian. Which is fine with me, because I'm going to KO Calyrex here. I still have that Tailwind. Now they go for another, whatchamacallit, Airstream into Zacian. Not ideal, but we get rid of Calyrex. We got to take it down finally. I don't like the burn, but it is what it is. They also pick up the KO into Zacian, so I'm getting my Calyrex in fresh. I'm getting Indeedee in, which is nice. So we get Psychic Seed, Indeedee, and Life Orb Calyrex in. Now, I'm going to presume it's safe to assume they are Assault Vest. So they probably don't have Protect. They had Focus Sash on their Calyrex. I think we go for Zacian. Yeah, I think we go for Zacian here. Because I think they might go fly. Yeah. I think they might go fly with Thundurus. Thundurus is going to be faster than Calyrex too, which is why I think they go fly, because I think they go fly to dodge Astro Barrage. So, we're going to Helping Hand Calyrex. We're going to max. And we're going to go for this Astro Barrage here. I would love to get rid of Zacian, and if they fly with Thundurus, it's perfect, because then I can go Follow Me Indeedee and nail Thundurus for a Mindstorm. And then that way, even if I'm giving Thundurus a +2 attack boost, it's not the end of the world. Because then I can hit them. They didn't go Fly, which is not good for Calyrex here. Yeah, they had Crunch, okay. We're going to take the defense drop, that's fine. We get rid of Zacian. And that's fine with the Defiant. Because I'm going to get a +1 attack, a special attack boost. I'm going for Thundurus next. Okay, there goes my Tailwind, but that's fine, because now Thundurus is the only thing faster than me. Okay, so. I think I protect both Calyrex and Indeedee here. And then I go for Follow Me, Mindstorm into Thundurus. I think that's the way to go. And this way I guarantee they don't hit me with Crunch. Yeah, because there was the Fake Out into Indeedee, which is what I figured was going to happen. So now I can Follow Me. I can Mindstorm Thundurus. Now they have... This would be bad if they fly here. Yeah, this is where they probably fly. Do I think they do it, or do I think they go for Crunch? We're gonna go for it anyways. Okay, moment of truth. Do they fly or do they crunch? They crunched. Okay, good. Now I just need to be able to live a Grassy Glide, which they're gonna lose their unless they have knockoff. If they have knockoff, I'm kind of up the creek there. But anyways, it's not a terrible battle, per se. We get rid of Thundurus. Did they try to Grassy Glide me? Or did they knock off? If they knock off, I die. No, they went for U-turn, okay. Okay. This is nice. I like this. We're gonna Pollen Buff. We're at +2. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't get why they didn't go for Fly. We lose to our own... Well, we lose Calyrex to our Life Orb, but we knocked out Rillaboom first, so we do win this match. But, anyways. I really think they should have went for Fly. But that Crunch definitely would have been bad. I mean, they one-shot Indeedee, so I only got the one Follow Me out of it. Anyways, I think that was a pretty solid match. I'm very happy with that. Good game to my opponent. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this Zacian and Calyrex-Shadow Rider team in action. We got to bring both Calyrex and Gyarados as max options for the matches today. We played against Scarf Kyogre and Zacian. We played against Calyrex-Shadow Rider and Zacian, and we played against Yveltal and Zacian as well. So lots of Zacian in this format, of course, but hey, we got to play against a wide variety of teams. We got to show off how good Gyarados can be as well in that second match with the tickle support from Whimsicott. In the third match, my opponent could have quickly steamrolled my team if I hadn't gotten rid of their Calyrex as fast as I did, and plus if they had maybe gone for Fly, like I kept saying at the end of that match, they might have actually had a good shot at getting rid of me here. because of all the speed boosts they had in the Thundurus, but at the end of the day, Calyrex ended up pulling through there. My first opponent with a Scarf Kyogre, they ended up having to max their Kyogre, which was probably in my best interest there because they lost the boosted speed from their Choice Scarf. But overall, I think all three matches were pretty solid in this video here. I'm pretty happy with how those played out. Calyrex is definitely no joke, and neither is Zacian. So I definitely went hyper offense with this team. This is actually the team I used in March's International Challenge, except I only got to play the minimum of my 3 games, so I didn't want to say that at the beginning of the video in case recording did not go as planned, because, yeah, time constraints. I only got to play 3 matches over the weekend. But hey, I'm going to make a better attempt for April's International Challenge and try to make a more serious team and actually sit down and try to play all 45 games. Also, speaking of the International Challenge, the Zapdos is now live, so if you haven't claimed it yet, go claim your shiny Zapdos for playing in the March International Challenge. And that's basically it for me. I will see you guys next time on my campaign to entertain.